Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. We are shiny hunting Latios, so today I think we're gonna get it because we are in the 10th hour for sure on this Pokemon. So we're passing 10 hours right now and moving into the 11th hour. So I think we're gonna get the shiny Latios soon. I have a feeling it's gonna pop up here shortly, and we'll be able to see that minty boy. So I'm excited. I hope this is something that's gonna happen today. And if it doesn't, we are definitely like beyond the point of RNG being in our favor. So it's got to come soon. We'll be seeing it soon. Snapesy, hey, yo, are you going to do you're going to do ranked battles? Did you get your did you collect your rank A rewards from last season? I don't know why I couldn't think of that. What? I wonder what keeps locking in on us. Okay. Here we go. Man, I feel like this has got to be the stream that we get shiny Latios. I felt like it was definitely going to happen yesterday too. But yeah, we are on the better half of RNG, so it's got to happen here. I can't imagine the stream not getting the minty boy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get our shiny Latios. I'm going to hit rank A2. Yo, if we can get Latios really quickly, I think that's what we'll do on stream too. Like if we can if we can nab shiny Latios like in the next like 20 minutes, I think we go for rank A also. But I think I want to bring a couple of Pokemon and try out a new team. So maybe we build a team and see how much time that takes. But it'd be nice. I know I know part of my issue with building a new team is going to be the amount of money I have in Poké Dollars. So so that's a pain in the butt. But Snapesy Hollow, welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. I forgot to welcome you. Sorry. I just feel like we're gonna I like definitely am excited to get this. It's Friday, you know, we got Friday here. It's the weekend. We're starting out kicking off the weekend. I just got done seeing my fur nephew. Trying to get my title medal gold. Yes, from hitting rank A every time. Okay. I think I missed a rank A once. I think not this season, but last season we missed rank A. So I'm probably behind you on getting that medal. That's cool. That's cool though, getting the gold medal for making rank A. What's that called? What's that title called? There's a title that I want to get. There's like it's like a comeback title. And it's like I guess I don't know what the requirements are in order to have that happen, but it seems like such a strange title to get. Like it's seemingly not easy to get at all. So and I yesterday you encouraged me to watch a Smiling Friends. I haven't started that. No, I when I got to sit down and watch shows, I was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I got through the second season. So the Pillarmen, let me see. I know. Oh, yeah. All the Pillarmen are taken out. JoJo, at this point, discovered that his mom is Lisa. Oh, no, he hasn't discovered that his mom is Lisa. Smokey is talking about how his mom is Lisa. So the audience discovered that his mom is Lisa. I think that was fairly obvious. Well, to me, I thought, oh, this has got to be his mom. when he was like talking about her being 50 years old and stuff like that. I was like, that's probably his mom. I was thinking that's probably his mom. But which was weird because it was right after he was like peeking in on her, like showering or taking a bath or whatever, which was, like, I think that was a deception, a tool of deception. But anyway, that's where I'm at. They just beat, the names are really interesting on that show. Watu, some, I think, and then Shishi. Hold on. How does that name go? I'm trying to remember the last guy's name. He was like a dastardly fellow, while the other two seemed to have a bit of honor. But yeah, I can't remember the last guy's name. He ended up doing like the classic like choose either you defeat me or you save this person. It's like the like major villain trope. Did he not? I think, man, I'm trying to remember how it went down. I might need to rewatch that last episode because I feel like the enemy became more powerful at the end. Yeah, I remember now. So he fell on the spikes, and then they tried to use like UV rays, but he turned. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he turned and he had a mask on, and so that mask with the gem seemed to like make him more powerful. So now that's where I left off. Okay. Almost forgot. So I didn't get to watch Smiling Friends. I watched almost the full season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which was fun. It reminded me of the training arc in Hunter x Hunter, with Killua and Gon while they were fighting Punch. What was his name? Hit? No, that's Dragon Ball Z. Dang it. I can't remember the characters' names in Hunter x Hunter. But that's all right. Yeah. Anyhow, it was kind of like that where Gon and Killua like train to fight against the Ant Nation, and then the JoJo and what was Zappelli's grandson's name was he kept saying Mamma Mia, and that threw me off because I'm watching it in Japanese. He said Mamma Mia, like I was thinking Mamma Mia, but it was like more of a Japanese Mamma Mia, which was hella fun. Like it cracked me up the way he said Mamma Mia. I was laughing. Zappelli was interesting. And it seems like they set up the next Joe star. Because JoJo was talking to Suzy Q. So I imagine Suzy Q is going to be JoJo's love interest. But yeah, Lisa ended up being his mom, which was kind of an interesting. It was an interesting arc. It was an like the Pillarmen were an interesting arc. Somebody yesterday was saying Dio comes back in the third season, so that'll be weird to see how that happens because he was just a head and he got blown up on a boat the last time I saw him. But dude, I had to like pause the yesterday I was watching it and I had to pause the episode because when like, oh yeah, I forgot the other day I finally got Shelfa Salamence after hunting it on and off since ZA came out. So I got it a few days ago. Hey, were you able to get it in Area 18? I think on this, not on the channel, but like when I was playing a lot more off stream, I got like 3 Shalfa Salamances, and I was able to reset at the bench on area 18 and get Shalfa Salamance a few times. But we got a couple of Bagons too, so that was kind of cool. So that bench resetting method, I was going for Fennekin. Ended up getting Bagon. Ended up getting a couple of Noibats and Noiburns. I think we got like 1 Altaria and maybe a couple of Swablues. No Lopunnies though. Didn't get any Lopunnies from Area 18. And there's an Eevee that resets across the way, and I didn't get that either. It was a static spawn in Wild Zone 18. Okay, heck yeah, dude. Nice. Nice shiny Alpha Salamence. Gotta love that. The other day when we were doing battles in ranked battles, there's a Salamence that was kicking my butt in there. I know I'm not like geared up to fight against a lot of dragon type Pokemon, which it's funny because a lot of people use Garchomp. I'm also not geared to fight Excadrill either because of the fire typing I typically bring in. So that's something we're gonna have to fix. I think when we go to do ranked battles this season, we need to bring something that can probably do liquidation at a high attack, and maybe have like a decent Ice Fang that could take out Garchomp. So we'll need a high attacking Pokemon that might be water type or something along those lines. I did get the Shalfa Lopunny from Wild Zone 18 as well. Whoa, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I think we finally have Baniri, but I didn't. I was hoping to get Lopunny, the Shalfa, because it was always Shalfa, you know. But yeah, I didn't get Lopunny. But I reset there for a few days trying to get Fennekin. I need to go back, or I need to find a hyperspace hole that has Fennekin, one of the two, and finish out my Fennekin family. But we have Delphox, and we use that from time to time. Fennekin's my favorite starter Pokemon, so I'd love to have Fennekin all you know, the full line of shinies. That'd be cool. Maybe get a Shalfa or something like that. That'd be cool too. Hey, ladies, man. It's going well. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you're here. We are resetting for shiny Latios. We're over 10 hours, so I think it's got to be coming soon. So we'll probably get shiny Latios this stream. If we get it soon, I feel like maybe we could do some ranked battling too, which would be fun. But we'll see. I don't know when it's coming. Bit of a heat wave going on. Okay, dude, I hope you stay cool. Is everything going okay with the mom? Your madre? Everything in a better situation at this point, hopefully. Jessica Lynn, good luck, Roy. Oh, thank you. Yo, we're trying to get the yeah, we'll get this out. Yo, it's been we're on the 10th hour. So this Latios has to show up minty green. But thanks, Jessica. Glad to see you here. She's feeling better. Found out what was mostly causing the sickness, but now they can treat it pretty well. Awesome. Dude, that's great news. I'm really happy to hear that. Yo. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. I've been thinking about you. You've been in my thoughts, and I'm glad to hear that. That is so good to hear that. I've been so you have your competition going with the art competition, and I figured what I would do is just catch the Pokemon that I could catch and just do like 9 days. she's getting more energy and more independent. That dude, that's so good to hear. I'm so happy for her, and I'm happy that you don't have to worry about her, being sick, or being in the hospital. That's so good to hear, dude. That's awesome, man. That's so good. Um, yeah. So I figured with your art competition, I'd go and catch a Pokemon each day, and then on the last couple days, I'll stop catching Pokemon and I'll try and draw everything out. I've been thinking of some different designs, and I hope I could do it in paint. But we'll yeah. Today I got a Chimecho. Okay. Oh, awesome. You have the family. Yo, that's awesome. I'm glad the family's all there. Yo, I hope she feels loved, and I hope she knows that she's safe and surrounded by people that care about her. That is so good. And here in America, you got someone rooting for her as well. So that's awesome, man. I'm really really happy to hear that she's making a turnaround. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm glad you and your brothers are there together. That's got to be a lot of support. So good, because I feel like if you're in a situation and you're like not doing well and you end up hospitalized, feeling alone is probably like the worst feeling when you got an illness or something along those lines going on. Yeah, I got a few Pokemon myself, deciding on how much quality and quantity to go for. Yeah, yeah. I figured I'd give myself 2 days to kind of mess around and paint, to draw it and to get it going. But thank you for hosting this art competition, man. It's been exciting. It's kind of neat because most of the Pokemon that I've caught are like oval shaped, which is kind of funny. I just got Chimecho today and is like continuing the oval shape of so we've got quite the aesthetic going on for the Pokemon that I keep getting. But which is and that's funny too because yeah, I let the other person that was in the chat the day that you came in here know about the competition, and I don't know if they ended up in your channel to see that or not. Hey, I was wondering though, is that meow? Is that Poke Meow? Is that something that like every Discord server can have? Is that something like? I mean, I don't know. I was just curious. Like, I'm not saying I'm not saying anything really. I'm just curious. Is that something that like? It seems like Poke Meow is the person that's putting on that program. Is that something like more Discord servers can have? Yeah, Jolteon fan. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He hasn't started. Okay. Yeah. It's fun. He oftentimes will drop art in the Discord, and so that's pretty fun. It's a bot that you can add to any server. Okay. Well, interesting. Well, I might consider doing that if that's cool with you, or I mean, I don't know. We've got some people that hop in from the chat pretty often, so it might be fun to have another channel. Like right now, we just have the general channel that we usually talk in, and everything happens in there. So it might be cool to have another channel on the Discord. I know one thing that we've talked about doing on the Discord is having like a watch party for when solo leveling comes out. And so so we were talking about like just putting it up on Crunchyroll and watching it all together. Yeah. I won't do that until after the art competition is over for sure. But yeah, I hope more people join in. If anybody is hearing this, ladies, men, in the small Pokemon community, or SPC. Ladiesman has a Discord server, and he's hosting a competition to try and get some more action in his in one of his channels. And so I'm participating, and I'm taking a video log of catching the Pokemon. Small PokeTuber Club. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm taking a video recording of catching the Pokemon, and then I will also film and record the drawing and when we turn it in. And yeah, so I'm making a video out of that. I think that'll be fun. But yeah, if anybody wants to join the competition or hop in that server, Ladiesman's got a lot of pretty cool community for Pokemon. And yeah, that's all kinds of walks of YouTubers in there. There's been some cool like trading card videos coming out of there. There's been some cool people posting that they're announcing their YouTube channels and stuff like that. So it's really cool. A decent place for people to grow their YouTube channels there. So pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that art competition is pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's only been you and me in there the last few days. So, but yeah, I'll be excited to draw it and turn it in. Do you know? I'll message you. The show and tell section should be fun, given how we can only use a computer mouse for drawing. Yeah. I'm gonna be using Paint. Yeah, and yeah, hopefully, hopefully, I haven't really used Paint in like years, so we'll see how that goes, man. I'm like initially, I thought it was like just catch one Pokemon and then we have 2 weeks to draw it. And then I read the rules and read the announcements, and I realized, oh, okay, we should like collect and accumulate Pokemon, and then draw them all in one picture. So I figured what I would like, because I started my team in PvP I'm using is Machamp, Farfetch'd, the Kanto variant, and Goldango. Yo, that'll be fun. You're gonna make it rain, baby. Yeah, that's exciting. And then having a normal type Pokemon is gonna be fun. Having Farfetch'd. I'll put out another notice halfway through the mark. Okay, yeah, that'd be a good call. Yeah, I started 2 days after the competition started. I initially saw the announcement, and then I just like, I didn't really know who it was like addressed to, and that's why I didn't do anything initially, or like follow into it or anything like that. But yeah, you came on the channel like a couple days after it started, and so I was like, oh, this is something that I could do, and so I just went in there. It was fairly easy to follow the. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Hell yeah. Yeah, after Ladiesman Pokemon art competition, I think I'll put that I'll try and get the bot for Pokemeow on there, and that way people can have their own Pokemon adventure in the Discord chat. We have one rule. Yeah, be nice. That's it. It's a good rule, you know? But yeah, I think after Ladiesman's competition, it'd be cool to maybe add that bot. But in the meantime, promotion for Ladiesman's competition. It seems like it's going to be a fun thing to do. I'm going to make a video out of what I've been doing because I'm having fun with it. But yeah, we've got Snubbull, Azumarill, Chinchou, and Chimecho so far. And those are our 4 Pokemon that we have. They're all like ovals, you know? They're they're all like it's a very symmetrical like group of Pokemon. So it'll be interesting to see how to draw it and like what to do. But I've been thinking about like some ideas, but I don't know. I'm not sure I'll follow through with some of the ideas, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. Might just be a profile everybody's there. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for joining the Discord, Jessica. That's super exciting. I'm sure you'll be welcomed by the people that are in there now. We've got a pretty steady group of folks in the Discord, so it is nice. It is nice having a community building in there. But yeah, welcome to Training Riolu. We should be getting a shiny Latios today, right? Latios doesn't think so. It doesn't seem like Latios is very certain. We're like 26 minutes into the recording, and Latios has been blue the entire time, so no luck so far. But yeah, I'm excited. It'll be nice because the new season just started for ranked battles. It's looking like a few more people are interested in the art competition due to feedback. I will create a new channel for events. Okay. And make it easier for people to notice. That's probably a good call. Invite Jessica just joined the Discord server, ladies and men, and it looks like she's asking for an invite. So yeah, if that's something you're up to, she's in Training Riolu. So if you want to pop a link in there for folks, I'll if you pop a link, I'll make an announcement for you. That'd be cool. If you want more people to join the competition, I'll definitely promote it in the Discord channel. Yo, it'd be cool to see everyone's art. You know, it's kind of fun catching the Pokemon in there. Like, I haven't really done too many things where it's like command based. You know, you write the commands, things happen. Like, that's kind of exciting. So yeah, this is kind of fun doing a Pokemon adventure like that. 8 kills with my team. Let's go. Yo, that's a good start, dude. Congrats on 8 kills in a ranked battle. Yo, get those points, baby. You're definitely gonna get that Septilite. That's happening like now, right? I don't know how many you get those points, yeah, and it's just like, especially when you first start out in ranked battles, you finish the battle, and then it's like and you rank up from Z to like, you know, like X or W, you know. Oh man, that's fun, dude. Congrats on the major like kills there, Snapesy. That's awesome. I bet you got first place. I'd imagine with 8 kills, you probably did pretty well. So, yo, that's with the far-fetched Machamp and Goldango team. That's great, dude. Yo, that's exciting. I'm looking forward. Latios needs to be shiny. He needs to show up shiny, and then we could get going too on some ranked battles. That'd be fun. The far-fetched nuked with Brave Bird with a critical hit. Okay, yo, I thought Goldango was gonna be like your clutch Pokemon in that sense, in ranked battles. Speaking of Goldango, I am looking forward to getting we got to get a 5-star hyperspace hole with Gimmighoul. I think that'd be really cool. That way we could shiny hunt Gimmighoul and get ourselves not that the shiny is much different than the original, but yeah, we got to get that cool different colored treasure chest on the belt. I think that's the only difference for Goldango. I don't know why they didn't make them like silver or like give them like the white color that Gimmighoul is, but I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting that's an interesting Pokemon. But I will look forward to getting a shiny Gimmighoul and we'll evolve it into Goldango. I'm pretty sure we have the coins already for Goldango to evolve. So let's see. Let me check. I think we're good on that, but let's see. Satchel. Oh yeah, we're definitely good on, on giving gold coins. Oops. What? I guess it doesn't matter. We're resetting. Okay, keep going. I was gonna get rid of those notifications and realized, oh, we have a save file that we're going back to, so those notifications will just stay there. So I was like, oh crap. Jessica's in. Okay, yo, good luck with the art competition. If you're able to get that going, but it's a lot of fun catching those Pokemon. I was worried that I wasn't gonna have enough coins to like buy Pokeballs and stuff like that. But if you go in and do the vote every day or every 12 hours or whatever, you can get a loot box, and then there's just like a little winky face emote for spawning a Pokemon. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, good luck. I hope you get a cool randomized set of Pokemon to draw. It should be fun. But yeah, we have 4 right now, and they're all very oblong oblong shape. So that's kind of fun. I think this weekend, I think the playoffs start for the NFL. So I probably might watch a few football games just to see like how the playoffs are going to turn out. Would it? Not too familiar with the shiny hunting in this game. It's not pre. No. Yeah, It's a It's random every time. So when you here, let me show you. Watch Latios when we come up over this elevator. That probably wasn't a very good sense, but you'll see it like spawn in. Those spawns are the reset, and this method is it's specific to Latios. With Terrakion, we ran back and forth and made Terrakion spawn in shiny. That's probably my least favorite method of shiny hunting, and I'm not a big fan of this method either. I like flying. There's a method where you can fly, and you'll just fly to a fast point over and over and over again. Blasphemy. Uh-oh. who is speaking ill of Goldengo? How is Goldengo this goated? 15 kills, and I just ganged up on every fairy and fighting type I saw. Is it blasphemy against Farfetch'd? Like, is that... Yo, because I felt like Goldengo was gonna be your strong man, your like your go-to. Yeah, so in Latios, Latios has this method. Latios's method is different too, and then I think there's 2 different methods for Cobalion and Virizion in the hyperspace zones. Normally, though, like when you come in here into a hyperspace zone, you just reset by going to a fly point, and that resets like the whole map. So like you go into here and just fly to like this is the only like in every hyperspace zone, this is the fly point. So this will bring you to wherever you spawn into hyperspace Lumios, but because it's not a specific map, like this is the same map in every hyperspace Lumios like area. So you'll just respawn at the spot that you're in, and so in that like vicinity, shinies will appear, you know, as you reset. So that's the normal method of shiny hunting, but because of where each legendary is located, it's kind of, you have to do it a specific way. And so unfortunately, this is a method for Latios. It's not my favorite method, but it's gotten plenty of people shinies, and so we're trying to do it too. So it'll be perfect. You know, this method will be the perfect method once we see the minty boy. But yeah, again, we're 10 hours into this. So it feels like the odds are definitely like, you know, I don't know, I feel like it's normal odds, and it's not, it doesn't seem like boosted odds. Even though we have a shiny sparkling donut that should be boosting the odds, we have the shiny charm, which should be boosting the odds, but yeah, this doesn't seem boosted. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm going to get all 5 shinies that we can get. We're going to do it. We're going to get these boys shiny and these ladies shiny. And we're going to be stoked when they're finally shiny. Another like pain in the ass thing about getting the legendaries is it's RNG. So the way to get the legendaries to show up is like you have to do a special scan, and that's RNG on what comes from what 5-star hyperspace hole comes from the special scan. So it's randomly generated, and so you'll see like Porygon or Mimikyu or like some of the Pokemon that are just harder to get, and they'll show up in 5-star. You get like Frigibacks. We got that the other day. Man, it's funny. Like, it's interesting. So I guess the best thing to do is just have sparkling donuts ready for whatever Pokemon you're going to be looking for. So like Ghost sparkling for Gimmighoul or Dragon or Ice for like Frigibacks and stuff like that. If you have those ready to go and then you get the special scan, then you can luck out. But yeah, it is interesting. It's an interesting mechanic. It makes it fun, I think, because at this point the DLC isn't as frustrating. Like, once you start in the DLC, you don't have the donuts that you need. You can't get the berries that you need right off the bat, and it leaves you kind of in dire straits. And there's like a feeling of desperation initially, but yeah, that desperation's kind of gone. It's not so bad. Like, it's kind of enjoyable at this point. And getting the shinies is kind of cool too. So I one-shot 2 Zeraoras. And one of the players who had it rage quit. Oh, what did you kill Zeraora with? I'm thinking, well, yeah. He's electric, yeah. So you've got a normal type Pokemon, a fighting type Pokemon, and a steel type Pokemon. And then you're using some move that is able to like one-shot Zeraora. That's crazy. What is it? But yeah, I'd imagine Goldango is pretty goated. And that's kind of interesting that you're able to use Zeraora this season too. I don't think you were able to last season. So you got that Mega Evolution, which is pretty sweet. Farfetch'd with a crit Leaf Blade? Dude, that's crazy. You're using that leak? Getting those crits off? Dude, that's... Okay, it sounds like all of your Pokemon are doing fantastic. That's awesome. Yo, would you guys have liked to have seen Machamp get a Mega Evolution? Like, the way that the game was advertised, they introduced Halucha's Mega Evolution, but during that advertisement, I felt like they were announcing both. Like, Halucha's gonna get a Mega Evolution, and then Machamp was like highlighted in that advertisement too. So I thought Machamp was gonna get a Mega Evolution, but yeah, that didn't happen. We didn't see a Machamp Mega Evolution. But yeah, with like it's Gigantamax, with like Gengar having a Gigantamax and a Mega, with like Alakazam having a Mega. Some of those like trade Pokemon, you know, like they have some special love, and I thought for sure Machamp was going to be given a given how much Machamp has received over the years. It's surprising it hasn't gotten a Mega. Yeah, me too. I'm surprised about that too. I thought for certain like they were like they showed it was kind of cool. I liked the advertising because the marketing tactic was, here's this matchup poster, and it's Hawlucha versus Machamp. And so it could have been like Machamp getting a Mega Evolution with like a rock type, or something that like made him like strong against Hawlucha, right? Or it was gonna be Hawlucha getting a Mega Evolution that made him like way more powerful than Machamp. So it ended up being that. The video they showed like after that week of speculation. Yeah, Machamp being a rideable Pokemon in Sun and Moon, a G-Max form. Not to mention the guy when it comes to the Pokemon battling a strong Pokemon. The guy, yeah. Like this is the one that you use for fighting types. Practically, yeah, most of the time I'd say. Like that's what you think of when it's a fighting type Pokemon. Yeah, no, I thought for sure we'd get a Mega Evolution. Whoops. For Machamp. That's what I would have expected that, but we still don't have. So I guess I haven't seen this, and it's been said quite a bit in the chat, and I know from like some articles and things like that, we don't. It was data mined that Mega Garchomp Z is in this game, but it hasn't been released yet. So we don't have a Mega Garchomp Z, but it's supposed to be in this game. Yeah, I thought we would get Mega Flygon too. And I think there's a whole like Flygon fan club that was expecting Flygon to get a Mega Evolution too. So it's surprising. It's surprising that Flygon, being a pseudo legendary Pokemon, didn't get a Mega Evolution. Which is funny that Baxcalibur got a Mega Evolution. Like, yo, oh, you're a pseudo legendary. Here you go. But like Flygon's just sitting there crying. Yeah, it's interesting, but I'm glad that Mega Evolution is back. I think that I'm really satisfied with I froze a Cobalion and froze a second time the moment I thought. Dang, dude, that would be so. I would probably laugh like, dang, that sucks. But that person's probably like freaking out. Flygon is notable enough to get a Mega Evolution, but it hasn't. Yeah, I agree. It's not a pseudo legendary. What was the pseudo legendary in Hoenn was Metagross, yeah. I don't know. Its stats. I thought Flygon's stats were like pseudo legendary level. I thought it has like the base stats, like the max, the base stats of a pseudo legendary. That's what I understand. I could be wrong. That's why I called it a pseudo legendary. Yeah, Salamence. Yeah, that was a pseudo legendary in Hoenn also. Yeah, I thought Flygon's base stats were pseudo legendary level. I'm rank P right now. Died laughing when you froze Cobalion twice? Yeah, dude. Like, oh my god, what are the odds Ice Punch freezes twice in a row? Flygon's under 600. Okay. Huh. Yeah, it needs a Mega Evolution. Poor guy. Flygon is like the Temu Garchomp. Yeah, that's rough. To be Flygon all these years and not get any love. Come on, Shiny. It's been 45 minutes and I can't believe it, but we still don't have Shiny Latios. So this is this is kind of we're like going into our hour 11, and we don't have the shiny. So this is wild, man. I don't know. I feel like we get it this stream, right? Like it's got to be coming soon. But I've been saying that pretty much the last 3 streams, so it's kind of old hat. With Dragonite and Baxcalibur getting Mega, we should have all the pseudo legendaries with Megas with the Mega Stone, which would mean Mega Hydreigon, Gudra, Komodo, and Dragapult. Yo, Dragapult getting a Mega would be crazy. Farfetch needs a Mega. I wish it did so I could destroy things. Yo, that crit hit is enough. Haxorus is similar to Flygon, not quite a pseudo legendary. Yo, did you watch Pokemon Journeys? They showed some of the tournament. Well, I think they showed most of the tournament where with the tournament where Ash like went up against Leon and fought his Pikachu against Leon's Charmander, yeah. But there was a battle between, I want to say her name is Iris and Cynthia. Yo, that battle with Garchomp versus Axew, it was insane. I think it's probably clipped. You could probably watch it on like YouTube. But yo, the battle between Iris and Cynthia in Pokemon Journeys had me like going like, whoa! I was like going crazy when I watched that. It was good. It was really good. Holding a Mega Stone would mean that it can't hold its leak. Justice for the duck. Yo, it's got to get that Rayquaza status where like eats meteors and like gets the Mega Evolution power from the gland that is able to process meteorites. Yo, ladies, man, if you said you haven't seen it, it's probably like a good like 3-minute battle, but it is intense, man. Like it is really good. It is such a good battle between Garchomp and Haxorus. I'm just thinking about it right now, and like Haxorus is like bone structure on its axe, its axe face was like going toe to toe with Garchomp. Yo, it was insane, man. They gave some major love to Haxorus. I think if I remember right, like Cynthia ends up winning because obviously, right? But Iris was Ash's like friend in the series of Black and White series, and her like it was a epic battle. Like that was one of the most epic battles in that tournament. I think I saw something recently too about Pokemon Horizons new season, and I haven't watched like the full thing, but I know that Roy gets a shiny Lucario, and he keeps mega evolving it. But he's got a friend who's like a dragon tamer. Surprised that Gudra didn't get a mega, since it's Kalos pseudo, or maybe Noivern would be cool. Yeah, what Kalos? I mean, Hawlucha got a mega. What other Kalos Pokemon did though? Meowstic. Esper's from Kalos, yeah. Meowstic got a mega evolution, which is pretty awesome. Like that mega, that was like a really bulky battle. So I might not have been using like the I think I was using physical attackers. It might have been like specially weak, but either way, it was still bulky. Like I had a tough time against Meowstic. which was fun and it was an engaging battle. Yeah, Dragalge got the Mega Evolution, and Pyroar did too. Yeah, yeah, I was getting there. Thanks, though, ladies and oh, Malamar did. Yeah, did get. Yep, Malamar got it too. The commercial for Malamar getting a Mega Evolution was pretty funny too. The I Love Malamar commercial. That was a 2-part commercial too. The advertisement for this game did like a really good job. I liked the announcements that they did. The hype season was short. Like I thought the hype season would go longer, but once they started doing, and of course this Kalos starters, yeah. Once they started doing the hype season though, it was a pretty banger hype season. I think the only thing that I was like, they didn't need to tell us about Mega Zeraora. But everything else I feel like was in good taste. The Victory Bell the Victory Bell announcement like freaked me out, dude. Like I didn't like the design from just the announcement, but I like it at this point. Like after sitting with the design and seeing it used, like it's bouncy, it's goofy. I like the way it looks, but when I first watched it, they had like this almost horror element to the announcement, and like, you know, like Victory Bell like crashes through the wall, and it looks like it's just a bag full of like, I kept thinking like it was like a kidnapper's bag. Like that's what it reminded me of. It made me think of like someone was just stealing people or kids or something. I didn't like, I was like, this is freaking crazy. But yeah, it now and I in that announcement too, they showed the like the Hex, they showed the Ghost Girl from X and Y, which was pretty awesome to see. Like people like super sleuthers like saw in the window that the Ghost Girl was sitting there. So there is a reference that we found to the Ghost Girl. And so there's one more thing that we need to try and do to see if we can find the Ghost Girl. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's in this game. I haven't seen anything. But the guy that we fought Marshadow for, and the people that were talking, the Hex Maniac network that's in this game, he was saying that in a building on the north side of the street, the Rue Avenue or whatever it was called. What street? There's a building that should have like reference to the Hex Maniac or the Hex, the Ghost Girl. So we haven't explored to find that yet, but that was a really, really interesting callback to, and gives me hope. Like I think that there might be something in this game that refers to her, but we'll see. Would have loved more Kalos Megas like Helioptile, Klefki, Clawitzer. Clawitzer would have been sick. Pangoro, Go-Goat, or even Talonflame. Talonflame, I think I agree with completely. Like, that was one of the ones I've been saying. Like, it would have been sweet if Talonflame got a Mega. It would have went along with Staraptor and Pidgeot's Mega Evolutions, I feel like. But yeah, I agree. Talonflame should have gotten a... Yeah, Heliolisk. It's still... Yeah. Helioptile. They're pretty synonymous with each other. Heliolisk and Helioptile. Somebody was asking for a shiny Helioptile. I had a shiny Heliolisk, but in my head, I swapped. I was like, yeah, I could give you that. And so I gave him a Shalfa Heliolisk, but I think he was looking for Helioptile, and I didn't have that. But he did take the Heliolisk. It was a Shalfa, and that was cool. But yeah. Yeah, Dragalge's, I like that. It's bizarre to me that Dragalge's like dex entry is basically saying like this Pokemon causes cancer. That's insane, like, right? Like I can only imagine what Clawitzer's like Mega Evolution would look like. That'd be kind of wild and crazy. I don't know why this trainer kept going at me with her Shalfa Swampert, as it kept dying by me and my Leaf Blade. Yo. At +2, like, come on, you don't stand a chance. She was like this freaking duck. My Swampert's far more powerful than this Farfetch'd. Yeah, man, that's funny though. Good. At least you're winning, you know. You'll probably be ranked A here pretty soon. What rank have you gotten to? So I'm guessing that you're probably close to like E. You're like at rank E, somewhere around there. G, E. E, F, G. My mind is starting to see the mint, the shiny. N, you're at rank N? Oh, okay. Yo, I thought for sure. Okay. Rank N. That's not too bad though. You got all the Mega Evolutions? Gonna head out before I get too hot? Okay. Yo, stay cool, ladies, man. I'm glad your mom's doing better, man. I'm glad to hear from you. And I'll be excited to post when we finally get the art all knocked out. Post the art and see how the competition goes. But yeah, if you got some messages or an announcement that you could put in Training Riolu, I'll absolutely endorse that and announce and leave an announcement for you as well. So cool, man. I'll see you later. Thanks, ladies, man. Come on, Latios. Latios has got to be the color of Pokemon Home. Oh, I was like, what was that? I got a notification. Yeah, when we finally get Latios, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to go get our ranked A stuff done. It took us a couple hours to do ranked A last time. I think we do that again, yeah, and just get it all knocked out. But I still need to collect all our rewards from ranked A. I think there's some beast balls to collect, which is kind of cool. And we definitely need to get this Septilite. On the channel we got a shiny Grovyle, but I will be getting a shiny Trico, and it'd be cool to train that up to become a Sceptile. But we gave Grovyle to a friend of the channel, QLF, so we don't have a shiny Trico line anymore. But yeah, that's something that we need to grab. Somebody, I was watching YouTuber Bolts, and he got a 2-star hyperspace hole that had Trico in it. I was like, yo, get that shiny Trico, dude. That's a good one. Necrotio, welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you're here. This you just Necrotio, you just finished your first week of school, man. How are you feeling? We are one hour into the stream, so we're at the 11th hour for shiny hunting Latios. Latios is acting like we aren't any closer to getting the shiny. but we all know that we are. So maybe in this hour we'll be able to get them. It's surprising. But definitely we will have it before the end of the weekend, right? Like, I can't imagine not getting this shiny after over 10 hours. We'll be at 12 hours at the end of this stream if it doesn't show up shiny. Tired? Oh, I'm sorry, bud. I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for being tired and showing up. Did you see the fused Kyurem raids that are happening in Pokemon Go on Saturday? I froze a Mega Charizard X. The moment the Mega finished, like it was Mega evolving and you froze it? So the moment the Mega finished and finished it off with a Stone Edge. Heck yeah, dude. Snapesy's having like a really good battle day. Yeah, rank L right now. Yo, I thought you'd be at like G or H somewhere around there. Not doing them? Okay. Yeah, I feel like if there was like backgrounds or something, I think that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I think it is a rare opportunity to get those like fusion energy crystals. So that's something to go for. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you really need to max out on those if you have like fusions that you already use. I think what I would probably go after is those Reshrams. Try and get a Shundo Reshram. I do have a Reshram that's like a 98% in Pokemon Go. That's pretty cool. The hexes are on my side. RNG guards are blessing me tonight. The status is nonstop. I'm on a roll. Yo, getting freeze is a good status to get to in this game. What was it? What did it do in Scarlet and Violet? Like, there wasn't freeze anymore. Or there was no, like, freeze hacks anymore in Scarlet and Violet. Right? It's just like... or am I tripping? There was no hail. I know, like, snow was the new, like, hail in Scarlet and Violet. Was there freeze hacks? There's something weird, like ice typing got nerfed or changed up a little bit with Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, we definitely got freeze hacks back in Pokemon Legends EA, and it sounds frostbite. That's right. It was like eating away at your health. But it sounds like you're on a roll with getting freeze hacks. Yo, congrats though. That sounds like you're having an awesome time. It sounds like everybody who's your opponent is not having an awesome time. They're having a rough time out there. Come on, shiny. I feel like shake it off. We need to get that shiny. Like, come on, man. This hunt's been going for a solid 5 days. Let me get back to playing the game, you know? Like it'll be great when we get Latios. I'll give you that, but this is a crazy amount of time to be doing a shiny hunt. But we're solid. We're going to stay solid in this shiny hunt. It's got to happen at some point. This feels a lot like when I was doing the Dialga shiny hunt in Brilliant. Yo, I did not get it. And in order to get, was it shiny Manaphy? In order to get shiny Manaphy in Shining Pearl, I ended up giving up on the hunt for shiny Dialga, and so I just continued so that I could catch a Pokemon from Brilliant Diamond and didn't go and shiny hunt the Dialga. So maybe that's something we do one day, just go back and shiny hunt Dialga. But man, yo, I spent like a month and a half resetting with, not on stream or anything. It was before I had my YouTube channel. Nothing yet. Yo, Jessica, send me RNG luck. Send me the luck. RNG is just like out to get me. We're 11 hours into the shiny hunt, and it's like it's got to happen. We got to get it soon, you know. But yeah, no luck yet. But like I said, this is feeling a lot like my hunt for Dialga. I spent like a month and a half resetting for Dialga, and we never got it. So I feel like the odds are better in this game. Shiny hunting is not too bad in Pokemon Legends ZA. And so, like, so it's got to be coming soon, you know? I feel like it's got to happen today. Maybe. Okay. So Jessica, are you gonna do that art? Do you like to draw? Like, are you into art? Because that competition seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I have my mouse hand ready to go. You know, like I'm ready to try to try to do what I can and paint. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some art under my belt. It's been a while. I like to draw. I like to make art. I drew my logo, and I animated this Riolu, and this was my first animation ever. He's like doing this little jig. He's like, his ears all popping around and stuff. So yeah, I'm learning how to animate, which is kind of fun, because when I can make that fluid and look cool, I'm gonna draw an outro to the channel where Riolu is like meditating and he fights like a fletchling or something like that, and then he gets his, like, I don't know, gets something back, and then he sits down to meditate again. That's gonna be like, I have this idea of what that art looks like and how the animation flows and stuff like that. So hopefully I could get into that and be good at it. But I'm practicing now. And outside of that, I haven't done too much art. So I am excited to do this competition. There's a friend of the channel who drops like a bunch of pictures into Discord. We've got Jolteon Lover or Eevee Lover, and I think on YouTube he's called Poke Lover. And then we have Moondrop Soulheart who draws pictures and puts them in the channel on the Discord. So that's pretty cool, and it's motivating. It makes me want to like just get a full profile and you know, make a full on art profile just to have it and maybe use it at some point in time. But yeah, animation I think is going to be a cool new skill to learn, and yeah, that's what I think I'll be working on next. That'll be the next project. Come on, Latios. I really want you to shine. Come on, Latios. You could be minty green. Oh, yeah. Come on, dude. Can you imagine too having mega evolving Latios and then it turning into that bright green color with those intense eyes? He's got the cool. Is it purple? Latios's eyes. I can't remember. I feel like Latios has like, man, their eyes are different when they're shiny, I think. Cause like in the purple form, like on the Mega Evolution, I feel like the eyes are like red and yellow. And then in the Mega Evolution, I think it's different, but I can't remember. Oh my goodness. I just want to have this shiny Latios. Please shine. I think tonight I'm probably going to watch another season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But this weekend, so I don't want to stream at 3 o'clock this weekend. I want to stream a little bit earlier. But on this week, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I had to go watch my my nephew, my fur nephew. We got to play. He was being adorable. He's a little puppy, so I got to pet his cute little like curly ears. He's got, oh man, what an adorable puppy. So I got to hang out with him the last few days. And so after going and taking care of him, I'll come back home and stream. I'll like get some food and then stream for a little bit. And then, yeah, like afterwards, we've taken down the Christmas tree this week, and we've taken down some of the Christmas decorations and things like that. So the house has been kind of busy. I watched 2 seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and I'll probably watch another one tonight. But yeah, I've been recording like how the art competition has been going, so that's been fun to do. And then this morning I made a Pokemon Go video. So it's been a very busy week. A lot of stuff has happened, and it's been full of things to do. But yeah, tomorrow I want to stream earlier if I can. I know YouTuber Bolts and I are going to be doing a collaboration soon. He was talking about having a tournament. YouTuber, well, friend of the channel QLF, and sometimes YouTuber QLF wants to do a collaboration for a shiny hunt. So those things are going to be coming down the pipeline. I know Bolts was talking about collabing on a Saturday, and I don't know if it's this Saturday, but I'll reach out to him. And if it is this Saturday, I'm sorry if I haven't given you guys enough notice, but I think it's next Saturday. I don't think it's this Saturday, but I'll be sure to like definitely let you guys know when we're collaborating next, because it's going to be a fun collaboration. If it goes the same way that it did last time, we'll have to go and catch Pokemon to use in a tournament. And then like against our first opponent, some like the Wheel of Doom made us like swap out like the opponent's teammates had to like fight against we had to swap out our teams and stuff like that. And there was like, what, man, the Wheel of Doom had a bunch of like crazy things that could happen. So we had to go up against the Wheel of Doom, and then we got second place in that first tournament, but there's going to be a lot more people battling in this next tournament. So the collaboration should be a lot bigger, and there be more people in the tournament. So it's going to probably be a longer stream, but maybe we do well. Maybe we can win this time. That'd be kind of fun, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll be excited about it. And I don't think it's this Saturday. Like, it doesn't feel like it's this Saturday. I think he would have talked to us about it beforehand. So, but those are some things that are coming up on the channel. Obviously, we're going to be getting the shiny Latios at some point in time, and hopefully we can have better RNG with the next 3 legendary Pokemon because 11 hours, 12 hours is a crazy shiny hunt time. It's a full week of shiny hunting. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, so hopefully better RNG next time. It only took us like 5 streams for Terrakion. So I was thinking for sure we'd get it, we'd get Latios this time. So that's coming up on the channel, getting the shiny Latios. But yeah, what else? Yeah, I've got some projects that I'm working on, but I don't have a date for those. Definitely this year, there's going to be some projects that are happening. But the channel does need to grow, so if there's any support you guys can help out with, anybody you know that would want to watch the channel, the channel needs likes and subscribes and stuff like that. We're definitely trying to make partner with YouTube this year, so I could use any help with that. That'd be awesome. But to be partner with YouTube, I have to have 500 subscribers. We put out plenty of streams and plenty of videos and have plenty of watch hours. So I don't think that is going to be an issue by the time we have 500 subscribers. So, yeah, we'll make partner with YouTube. And once I make partner with YouTube, I'm going to be working my ass off for this channel. We're going to have segments of the channel. One of the segments is going to be a Pokemon of the week. Every Wednesday we'll have a Pokemon of the week episode that's going to come out. I'll be studying and delving into like how Pokemon were created, what they refer to in real life, the lore behind the Pokemon, the lore behind the real life, like models of the Pokemon. So that's going to be a really in-depth channel. That's probably what I'm most looking forward to. There's the idea of the IP trainers, which is going to be fun. Like in Stranger Things, Vecna would have a Pokemon team. We'll probably put like L with a Pokemon team, and then me and one of the folks, friends of the channel, will battle out the Pokemon teams. L versus Vecna, for instance, or like Captain America versus Doctor Doom or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a series, the IP Pokemon trainers. That'll be really cool, and I'll probably wait to do that when I'm partner with YouTube. There's going to be some like I'll have some videos where it's like we're rating certain things. There's so many things in Pokemon, so like I'll rate episodes, Ash's teams, Mega Pokemon that just came out, stuff that's going to be coming out in the future, stuff that's definitely happened in the past. There'll be a segment for that, and hopefully that's fun or funny or entertaining. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff that's going to happen once we become partners with YouTube. I'm going to like sit at the desk, work on the channel. Editing is going to get better and better as we go. Obviously, I'm going to build that animation for the channel. I'm also going to create a song for the channel, which is going to be cool. But yeah, it's all going to be created by me and uploaded to you, and hopefully you guys have fun with the channel growing too. But yeah, I'm excited for what the future holds for us. So yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, once we make partners with YouTube, there'll be a lot more organization, time frames, schedules, and things like that, where you guys can look forward to different content coming out on certain days. I think streaming when we become partners, because of all the videos that'll be created and stuff like that, streaming will take a back seat and be a lot more like engaging with you guys. Like we'll have a lot more chat battles together. If we do any shiny hunts or series on stream, it'll be once a week, probably. But it'll be a lot more engaging. I'll take requests and challenges and like, can you do these trades and all that stuff. So it'll be a lot more like, let's do this together, because throughout the week it'll be episodes of different series. So what's up, QLF? What time is it there, dude? QLF from the Netherlands, my friend. How are you? I'm doing well. We don't have shiny Latios yet. so I feel like we got 40 minutes, yeah, and we're working on getting this Latios. It's either gonna show up or we're gonna get this guy this weekend. So I don't know what's going on. Latios is like taking his sweet time. Yeah, I'm doing good though. Got to see my fur nephew today. 2 a.m. dude, yo. I knew it was late there. I was like, man, what the heck? But I'm glad you're here, dude. Are you feeling good? It's Friday night, yeah, or Saturday morning in your case, and it's hopping, it's happening, right? We are, yeah, closer and closer, getting close to the shiny. Necrotio says 2 a.m. is not that bad. Necrotio is are you a late night fellow? You late night, like gotta stay up, get the video games in. It's all right, Necrotio. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I can be a late night fellow myself, but recently, like with the sun going down as fast as it goes down, like I'm fighting sleep at 6, 7 o'clock sometimes. Yes, you're a late night monster. That's fun, dude. I like the late night grinds. Hell yeah. But QLF, I'm glad you're here, man. I saw you in Bolt's stream earlier today. I didn't get to stay there long. I had to make that video before I went to go see Onyx today. But yeah, Onyx was being such a good boy, and he was so loving. It's always so good to go see him. So it's been a good day. I'm a night owl too, unless I have morning shifts. Yeah, man, that's fair. QLF, Necrotio, it's nice to see the chat like full of you guys. It's been a long time since we've had like the chat look like this. In my case, I like gambling late at night. That's interesting. Gambling seems to be on the rise for, my nephew was talking to me about gambling and stuff like that. I've heard, I know with Kolshi and certain websites, like, it's interesting that that's taking like some sort of prevalence in time right now. He made rank. Okay. Bolt's made rank A. Okay, yeah, good. Call it gambling, but the only thing I'm gambling is my time. Oh, okay. It's like I'll bet 12 hours. I know there was a person I knew that was on like Roblox, and they had like this system in place where they were like, it was kind of like a gambling thing. Since I'm not old enough to legally gamble. Yeah. The channel is like my personal values. I'm not into gambling. I'm not going to like get down on anybody for their, lifestyles or preferences or anything like that. We all get to grow and become who we want to be. So hopefully you think of the person that you want to be, what they look like, and you work towards that. So whatever that takes, do what you got to do. 50D spent on RNG game in Roblox, by the way. 50 days, I'm guessing, since you gambling time. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. There's a guy that I knew that was like doing this random generator, and it seemed like a bit of a gamble. Yeah, 50 days. That's what I figured. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Roblox. I never picked up, but it seems like an interesting platform, right? If you are a creator, you can build a game or build like something for people to do. I've seen like Donkey and his friends like go into some of those games and just have a good time. I don't like it unless it's in games. When I go to Vegas or casino, I generally only do a little on a budget and blackjack. Yeah, like I've got $20 or like I've got like I'll spend $100 today. Like that's all I'm doing, you know? Like I cut it off there. Roblox is just anything thrown onto a game. Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, and I've seen some really cool stuff come out of Roblox. Blackjack is peak? Yo, I can't. I don't know. It's been around for as long as it's been around for. Like, so that's saying something. Hey, man, I'm not a gambler. All I really gamble on is how often we get shinies. Like we try to make and what I mean is like it's a numbers game, right? It's always a numbers game with shiny Pokemon. So you got to try and like get those numbers down, and that's it. That's all I do as far as gambling goes. But yeah, it seems like it's fairly easy to make. We made rank A in about 2 hours on the stream that we did the battling for last season. So it was funny. We did like almost so that's not right. We did like an hour and 40 minutes of getting hyperspace holes. And then we did about an hour and 20 minutes, or we did about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, getting through rank A. So it was about 2 hours and 20 minutes to get to rank A from rank S. I got a 1 in 1.7 B 2 nights ago. Billion? That's like it's insane what a billion anything would be. Like the value of a billion, I don't think people quite grasp what a billion actually, like if you take $1 million away from, or if you take 1 million away from a billion, you have 999. I'm sorry. 999,999,999 left, or 900 left. Yeah, billion. That's what I was guessing. But yeah, that's an insane amount. So one in a billion. That's like striking. That's even like the odds of lightning striking are better than 1 in a billion. So that's insane. Okay, yeah, you're gonna go play? Hell yeah. But if you're slow in chat, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm just glad you're here. I thought it was gonna be too late. I was worried because I know Fridays I'm usually able to stream a little bit earlier. I finished up that video and normally I would hop into stream right away. But I went and saw my fur nephew spent about an hour or two there, and then I came back home. I ate some food, and I was like, there's no way QLF is gonna show up. But then, like an hour into it, you were like, hey, I was like, oh, QLF is here. Whoa. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad you're here, dude. I hope you enjoy what you probably play Pokemon or whatever you're playing. I hope you enjoy. I hope we get the shiny before the end of the stream. Like 12 hours is beyond the average for these shiny hunts. So I have arisen from sleep multiple times today. Did you have school today? Were you able to go to school today? I am here, yeah. Yo, that's crazy that you made it. I'm glad you did. 2 a.m. in the morning. Thank you for being here, man. I am free. Only have night shift on Saturday. Tonight. Oh, okay. So you have like almost a full day where you get to just like enjoy, and so it's not until nighttime today that you got work. Okay, sounds good, man. Well, regardless, I hope you enjoy yourself, get to unwind, relax, vibe out, get the music going, you know? And then I hope you also get some rest before you have to work. Oh, free day at school? Okay. Yo, that sounds like a good Friday. Heck yeah. Yes, sir. Free day Friday. Yo. That's nice. That's almost like the equivalent of like a pizza party at work. Go. Come on, shiny Latios. Oh, since it's you guys here, I made it through 2 seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I finished Dawn to Dawn on the 2nd season. I'm really, really happy that it ended with like a kaiju battle instead of a... Should I evolve Alpha Shiny Frigibax level 100 or keep it? Do you plan on getting a different one? I would probably evolve it, dude. Because you can still effort value train it. And I guess if you want to get rid of its IVs too, or no, yeah, you can IV train it, and you can effort value train it still. If it already has effort values on it, you can go and take it to the Rust Syndicate, and the lady at the desk will get rid of Jujutsu Kaisen 3. Episode 1 and 2 came out yesterday. Yeah, I heard that. I'm not caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's on my list. I have a new list, and I'll read this to you guys. One Punch Man was something that was recommended to me, and I need to catch up on that. And then Gaiki Kadu. Gakia Kuda? Jujutsu Kaisen? Hatelia? Kengan Ashura? Kill la Kill? Yuri on Ice? And Spy X Family are all animes that have been recommended to me. One Punch Man I've watched most. I think I've watched most of it. I think I need to catch up though. There's some stuff I left off. I think I left off after the 2nd season. But the rest of these, I haven't seen any of it. Kill la Kill and Spy X Family are animes that I know about. The rest, Jujutsu Kaisen, I've heard a lot about. I just started Gachi Akuda. How do you like it? Yo, W list? Okay, is it better than the first one? I don't know. The first one had 2B Hero X on it, and that is like my #1 anime outside of Solo Leveling. 2B Hero X is incredible. And I don't know anybody who's watched it. Like, nobody watches it. It's an amazing anime. That is like the best anime I've seen. Other than well, I like Solo Leveling a lot too, but 2B Hero X is incredible. I don't know. Okay, Gachi Akuda is pretty good right now. All right, I'll look forward to watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm looking forward to watching. I'm glad it's only like 3 seasons, but I wanted to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, so I started watching that before this list. So now I have some animes to catch up on, but I'll probably start with like one of those, either Jujutsu Kaisen or Gachi Akuda. Try those out. But yeah, I mean, there's some Kill la Kill is something I've heard of, and Spy X Family is something I've heard of too. What's the anime? My nephew had me watch it a long time. What's the anime with the girl who has like a scissor, like her sword is like a scissor blade, and then like when she uses the scissor, it like makes her outfit really kind of a skimpy, and they talk about it all the time. Like she wears a really short skirt and stuff like that, and like her outfit's kind of revealing. Jujutsu Kaisen was long. Okay, Gachi Akuda finished its first season. It's good. I don't know what that anime is called though, but my nephew had me watch it a long time ago, and somebody was talking about I was talking about it the other day. I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't. I don't remember it being good. I just remember watching it, and it seemed like, you know, it's perfect for like a young 13-year-old boy who's probably like, you know, I don't know, interested in seeing girls in that way. But for me, I was like, I think I was like 30, and I was like, it is what it is, man. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. But it was the only thing that did become interesting was like towards the end of the show. I think the rival had the other half of the scissor, and there was something about them maybe being related or something like that. I just it wasn't a very good show mostly, so I don't remember much about it. And I was only thinking about that because I can't remember the name of it, and coming up with this list of animes, it made me remember that I watched that, because I was thinking like, hey, I'm not really like, I don't have a huge lexicon of anime that I can really draw back to, but it's growing, right? And that's what I was thinking. We haven't got to tell any stories today, and I don't really have any off the top of my head right now. But I've been having fun during the shiny hunt telling stories, and I think I need to come to these next shiny hunts prepared to have stories available. I know there's plenty of stories from my military career that I could probably talk about. This wild times. And some that I probably shouldn't talk about on YouTube. But yeah, there's definitely Pokemon stories that if you're not like, I think most of the time I expect that all of you guys are like caught up on the lore of Pokemon. Tell about Blaziken and Infernape. So normally I'm expecting you guys to be caught up on the lore of Pokemon. So I have a lot of Pokemon knowledge. You know, it's something I've lived with my entire life. So I just kind of like expect that you guys have Pokemon lore since you're here. But you know, talking about that Gyarados the other day was kind of enlightening. It's like, you know, not everybody grew up with Pokemon or knows the entire lore behind everything, you know. And I don't even know the lore behind everything in Pokemon, but yeah. And there's gonna be a lot, like, so you just said tell about Blaziken and Infernape. I would love to delve into that. I feel like one of the things I'm going to be doing on the channel I just talked about, when I am partner with YouTube, I'll be sitting down at the desk a lot, just working through the different segments of the channel. One of the segments is going to be every Wednesday or so, I'll be putting out a Pokemon of the day. Blaziken and Infernape are probably Pokemon that I need to like look into to find all of the history and lore of the Pokemon. I know from what I know, Infernape is based on the Monkey King, yeah, with the bow staff, and then Blaziken, I'm not sure what it's based off of, but I know like I remember seeing it in the anime and playing with Torchic and using it all, you know, when they first came out. But yeah, so I know there's probably story, and Pokemon probably has reasons and ideas, and there's definitely Pokedex entries that I probably can't just list off the top of my head. That would be fun to talk about. So Blaziken and Infernape, I'll maybe while we're shiny hunting, I'll delve into the lore and we could get started on some of that information. But yeah, I was just thinking it's been a lot of fun telling stories. I probably should come prepared in case in case we're shiny hunting and we can't get the freaking shiny, and maybe I could drop some stories for you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I think today I'm not prepared to tell a story. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have. I'm trying to think. I don't have. Nothing's coming to mind. Dang it. I sent you guys a video of Onyx. You just found out what your first car is gonna be? Crushio. What you getting, man? What you gonna be driving? What's your new whip? Nice hoodie. I got Frankenstein. Yeah, thanks, man. I like the color. This is like I got this from donating blood one time. Oh, actually, no. I purchased this, but I purchased this at a blood drive. It's a pretty cool sweater. It's got Frankenstein on it. It says, "Let's be frank, we need blood." Gonna be a tracker. I think a geo tracker. Might not. I don't know. It's a tracker. I don't know what type. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'll probably have to look that up. When you say geo, I was thinking of like the Geo Metro Tracker. I don't think I've heard of a tracker. Okay, cool, man. Well, yo, at least you have something to look forward to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm that's what came to mind. I'm not sure what a tracker is. Are you gonna post it in the Discord? It's like a Jeep. Okay. Yeah, I think what was throwing me off is Geo. Geo, I'm not sure what Geo is, but tracker like Jeep would be like the make, yeah. It's not here yet. And the model would be like the tracker. You won't have it for a while. But you found out about it? Yeah, something to look forward to. That's pretty exciting. Geo is a car brand? What? Geo is a car brand? Okay. I don't know that. I don't know that car brand. I drive around on the streets and I'm in my Ford Ranger, yeah. Sometimes I'll see other car brands like Honda, Hyundai, Tesla, Toyota, Chevrolet. Yo, I can recognize like these brands. And then you're telling me that there's a brand out there that I've never seen before. It's a branch from Chevy? What the hell? Where have I been? How do I not know about this? Geo is a brand of car. It's a that's funny, dude. Yeah, you said Geo Tracker, and I thought to myself like Geo Metro. And I don't know how it's a brand. So General Motors, GM, not Chevy, right? Because I think GM has like Lexus or Buick or something like that. And Chevy would be it's a different brand outside of GM, I believe. But Geo would be a brand from General Motors. Interesting. Yo, I have never heard of that. I wonder how long they've been around. General Motors is Chevy? Yo, I hope this Latios shows up. And Geo is a subdivision. Okay. I guess that's something I didn't know about GM, Chevy, or Geo. Didn't even know that. Like I feel like I'm pretty decent at recognizing vehicles when I'm driving around. Never seen and don't know what Geo is or what it would look like. So it looks like a little Mega Man car. That car, but older? Neat. Neat. Okay. Yeah. God, have I seen this before? It looks like a little Mega Man car, though. That's kind of cool. You're going to have a little Mega Man car? Dude, can you like cosplay Mega Man and drive around in it? That'd be awesome. A little off-road car? I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trust it. A little off-road car? No. That doesn't look like it. If you go off-road in that car, it looks like you'll get stuck. Like that, it looks like you'll be stuck off-road. My next cosplay is gonna be Tanjiro. Oh, okay. Yo, you should ask our friend, our long red-haired friend, where he got his earrings from. They're pretty good at off-roading. Whatever you sent me a picture of doesn't look like one. Look like an off-roading vehicle. Your dad had one? Okay, cool. Yo, you're kind of this is blowing my mind because I don't think I've ever seen something like that on the roads on a vehicle like that before. It's funny. Like I'm blown. I'm astounded. I'm so happy that I'm learning something new, but at the same time, yo, that's crazy. But yeah, our red-haired friend, our long red-haired friend, he's got Tanjiro earrings. He was wearing them when we watched the football game together the other day, and I was like, yo, I know what that's from. It's a little niche. The car brand, yeah. Geo, I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's niche, yeah. I agree. I agree with that. You know what else is niche? Freaking Shiny Latios. He's not showing. Shiny Latios is not showing up. It's impossible to get. Yeah. Starts with, yep. But yeah, he came over the other day. We were gonna watch the Bears and the Niners game, and he had things dingling from his ears, and I was like, "What is that?" And I like quickly a snapshot. I like looked over, and it's Tanjiro's earrings. I was like, "Yo, where did you get those?" What's funny? The whole like amazing thing about all of that, his sister got him those earrings, which is like, you know, the family, you know, family dynamic in Demon Slayer. Like, and then in real life his sister was like, here, let me give you these earrings. This is the kind of brother you are to me, is what I got from that gift, you know? Like the type of brother I feel protected by. Yeah, yeah, just what a good gift, you know? That's a good gift to get from a sister. So tell Faith, tell your sister. Whoops. Sorry. And now, like, I'm questioning myself. Is Geo Metro a vehicle that I do know? Like, when you said Geo, you said Geo Tracker, and I was like, okay, this I don't know. But like in my head, like I could clearly hear in my mind like Geo Metro. So I need to look up and see if that's a thing. Yeah. So that's playing around in my head. But yeah. Yeah, speaking of football games, I think I need to watch some of the playoffs this weekend, just because of I like to watch the Super Bowl. I'll typically watch the Super Bowl every year, but after watching that game with our friend, I was like, I'm invested on who is gonna end up going to the Super Bowl. Like, my team and his team both have a shot at making it through the playoffs. And it was like one of the best games I've watched in a long time. When we sat down and watched the game, we were both like, it went back and forth. And then at the end of the game, we were both like on the edge of our seats. We looked at each other. We like shook each other's hands. Like no matter what happens in the last like 5 seconds of this game, this was an amazing game to watch with you. And so we had like a gentleman's like handshake. It was a really good, fun and crazy experience watching that game together. Come on, Latios. Come on, buddy. Latios. Let's escape the hyperspace realm together. I'm going to find this shiny Latios. I'm going to prepare my friend ball. And then we're going to sneak up behind it and let it fly. It's going to stay in the ball on the first throw. And then we're going to check for any other shinies in this hyperspace zone. And then get the heck out of here. We might reset the hyperspace hole and just try and find a shiny. But yeah, I'm ready to leave this place with shinies in hand. So I'm putting that in the universe. RNG gods, hear my plea. Make this Latios very shiny. Man. Come on, dude. I feel like Latios is being like a stubborn older brother. It's like, if I can keep this trainer from not catching me, then there's no way he's going to get my sister, right? Like, yeah, that's what's going on right now. He's protecting Latios. I want the shiny. I want the shiny. Is the reset good? No way it takes this long? I mean, yeah, we're like when we go up, it's spawning in. So the reset's good. Right? God, that would yo, if we have to go to the backup save file to start this over, I'd be an enraged Pokemon. Yeah, it's spawning in. Right? It's spawning in, right? Or am I tripping? Like, is this a... Oh, help me out, guys. RNG gods, somebody. Make this Pokemon shiny. 12 hours. We are 12 hours into this shiny hunt. I luck then. Yo, thanks. You know, let me look. Okay. Oh, okay. Yo, check it out. Without the shiny hunt though, I wouldn't have figured out that Lucario can hang out here on the mic. So I'm down for this. Like that's something that did come from this Latios shiny hunt. We got Lucario buddy hanging out with us on stream, so that's cool. I like that a lot. He's gonna be here no matter what. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're 2 hours into this today. I'm guessing I'm going to call it a night. This is a the full shiny hunt has been 12 hours now. So a full like half a day we've been at this shiny hunt for Latios, and it's like astounding that we haven't gotten it yet. I might have to go back and watch like the streams that we've done and just see if I missed it. No, it doesn't spawn at the exact same spot. It's been like all over the board wherever it spawns. Sometimes it'll come up and do like a dolphin, like it's a whale jumping out of the water. It'll do like his little dolphin thing. Like it's kind of funny. He's not stuck in the same spot. See, right there, he's kind of like in the middle of the platform. I want Laddie. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's going to be stuck in my head the entire time we hunt for Latios now. Damn it. Dang it. Yeah, see, he's like, it looks like he's further back now. But yeah, let me get him so that he shows up on the other side of just so I'm not tripping, because that almost looked like it could have been the same spot. It's not though. There's no way. I know I've seen it in different spots. But yeah, let's just double check. Yeah, that's not the same spot. But it is like in the same like area. But the last one was further back, right? This one was a lot closer, I'm pretty sure. Am I tripping or is the is the game tripping? Yo, am I No way. It's not in the same spot, right? Like that one was a little bit further back, right? I can't tell. I know what I oh my gosh. What I remember is that at some point it's like on the other side completely. So the last two were really close to each other. The one before that was like further back. And then the one before that was like around the same spot that this one just appeared. Same. That seems like the same spot. Check the level. That'll do it, right? Yeah, let's check the level. Yo, 12 hours resetting on the same Pokemon, that would be infuriating. The Laddies are legendary. Yeah. Are they the same level? They're the same level. Right? That's not the same spot. my gosh. Is it? I've seen it. I swear I've seen it like on the left side of the screen. Now I feel like it's spawning in the same spot. Yo, that's going to piss me off. They're all around 35. Around 35? So it could be like 36, 37. All right, we'll check. Yo. Yeah, but that one said 200. You mean like catch it? I don't want to catch it. If it's not shiny, it's going to be a pain in the ass to catch, right? I might have to like rethink my life. I swear to God, I've seen it like on the completely opposite side of the screen. But now that it seems to be spawning in the same spot now that we're doing this. Yeah, it's 200. I don't think it's going to change either. And I'm not trying to catch it over and over again. I think what I'll get it to spawn on the other side or something like that. See, that's not the same spot. Is it just we're having bad RNG where it's spawning kind of close to the same spot? Like that didn't look like this. I don't know. Oh no, man. Am I being stubborn? If I'm being stubborn, let me know. We'll have to just like go to the backup save file and start again. I don't want to waste any more time. Any more of your guys' time or my time. All right. Well, okay, here's what tomorrow we're going to go to the backup save file. We're going to do some ranked battles instead of this shiny Latios hunt. We'll go back to the shiny Latios hunt. We'll find a new save spot. Okay? We'll get them to spawn in different areas. We'll reset. But maybe we've been resetting for the last 12 hours on the same spot. But we'll get a fresh start tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. I'm not going to be angry about it. You don't have to be angry about it. We're just going to get the shiny. That's what we're here for. So so maybe we've been resetting on this the same Latios and not different ones, but I swear it's popping in like every time we go up the elevator, it looks like it's resetting. So that's what I thought. We could be wrong. And I guess we'll find out more tomorrow. So thank you guys for being here on Training Riolu, resetting Latios for 12 hours. And we're going to give ourselves a better chance tomorrow. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there. I am so sorry if we haven't been doing this right, and we'll fix it tomorrow. But tomorrow I think we go get ranked day. Yeah, we get our rewards from ranked battles. Maybe we build a team before we go in, and then yeah, we'll start over on Latios. So maybe RNG will be better than tomorrow, but I'm gonna head out. It's been 2 hours. I hope you guys have an awesome night or day. QLF, I'll hope you have a good night shift. Necrosho is, I'm really happy to see you in chat, man. Jessica, if you're still here, thanks for being here. Snapesy, good luck with ranked battling. Everybody that's been here in the chat, ladiesman, thank you for the art competition. I'm glad your mom's doing better. Everybody who is watching this later on, I will look forward to seeing you again. And everybody, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to level up. I hope you have an awesome night. I'll see you guys on the next stream.